On July 5th, Friday, we have the new moon in Cancer. Let's talk about the energy of it, and I will do some horoscopes for you too for this new moon in Cancer. I'm Jennifer Lakshmi Dove of Dove Light Astrology, and the new moon in Cancer is quite an internal kind of new moon. And that is because we have the moon trining Neptune, and Neptune is the planet of higher consciousness, spirituality, and healing. And it is retrograde, like I was saying in my Monday video, and it's calling your attention inward to sort of work on some of those inner growth issues, or to reconnect with your spirituality. The themes for this new moon in Cancer are nurturing, emotional nurturing. So how are you nurturing yourself? Are you feeding yourself well? Are you getting enough sleep? And also, are you taking care of others enough, but not too much? It's really important to be discerning about your boundaries in Cancer, and especially for Cancer sun signs. It is a beautiful time to focus on creating new beginnings too. It's like each new moon we get like a restart button. We can push, recreate our intentions, restart the month, and create some fresh new starts. With this new moon, it is very much about initiating the kind of changes that allow us to be more authentically ourselves, to create changes that allow more emotional security within relationships and within our home environments. So any kind of intention related to your home life, meaning your home at home life, your home with your family life, and also your home within yourself. Cancers are very intuitive people, so I wouldn't be surprised if your intuition is heightened right now. So if you're getting any sort of emotional, intuitive kind of hits or experiences, don't deny them, don't discard them, write them down, pay attention. There is definitely a focus on home and family and on healing with this beautiful new moon. So let's talk about some of the horoscopes. Let's do all the horoscopes, right? Why not? We'll start with Aries. So I kind of want to take these horoscopes toward the subject of creativity, since Cancer is a super creative sign. It's very nurturing, creative, in the kitchen. I always think of like Earth Mother kind of energy when I think of Cancer energy. So for Aries, this new moon is bringing your attention to your home and your family. You might notice that you've been missing in some ways. You've been sort of disconnected because you've been working on your career, Aries, and it's time to really look at some projects around your house to make things more beautiful for yourself and the ones you live with, and also to spend some time with the people you live with and that you care about, and to maybe even get into some of those deeper, intimate conversations that you've been avoiding, Aries. And trust your gut right now. With your creative life, I am seeing you focusing on your house, on your home. So you could be doing a deep clean, you could be working on a project, rearranging things. Whatever helps you have a fresher feeling about your home environment is where you want to put your intentions, Aries. So for Taurus, the key is communication with this new moon. Be sure to let yourself express your deeper feelings with someone that you care about. The tendency for Taurus is to hold on to them and to not express them, and this new moon is really inviting you to write some of this down, or sit in front of a friend or your romantic partner and share some things, share some of these deep things you've been going through, because you've been going through a lot. You've been sort of putting things in kind of, I'm getting this image of like puzzle pieces coming together, but you've been on the outside of that, right? You've been kind of doing the work, but not in the work. And now it's time, Taurus, to get in the work and start a journal right now. Capture some of these thoughts, these feelings that you're having. And, you know, when you're talking to your friend, you might find yourself telling a whole story. That is what you're supposed to be doing right now. I would also suggest that you get out and get into some creative environments, Taurus, like art galleries, museums, go see some films with somebody, go to a music concert or something, because it'll be very rich for your creative life to do that. Gemini, you are looking at your financial life right now and associating it with your self-worth. Some of you are. What I want to invite you to do is instead focus on your values, not necessarily your bank account. Your bank account doesn't indicate your self-worth. We'll just put it that way. It is a really great time to create some new financial intentions for yourself and to get into some self-care practices that include exercise, a movement of some kind, and also the self-care of things that help you feel more secure in your home, in your home environment, and stable. Some of you are thinking about moving. I know that's a project. That's something that's been up for a while. So that may be where you're putting your creativity, finding the new place, making plans for an eventual move. And I'm seeing you may not have done this before, Gemini, or some of you might have, but I'm seeing you creating a vision board with this particular new moon for your financial goals, for your career goals, and also your relationship goals, Gemini. I'm also seeing that trying some new things would, like I was mentioning for Taurus, I asked Taurus to get outside and go visit some things. But for you, Gemini, this is more like things at home that help you feel more relaxed and productive. It could be writing software. It could be knitting or something that you're doing with your hands. So just think about that, Gemini. For Cancer, happy new moon. This is your new moon. It is your time to shine and to set your personal intentions, Cancer. So you want to focus on your emotional well-being right now. And I'm seeing you creating some things in your life that are purely for yourself. So it's time to get a little bit selfish or self-full, Cancer. And to turn your creativity, because you are like immensely creative, to turn your creativity toward things that allow you to express your emotions and not just the ideas for things you might make, but that really let you express your emotions. That may be painting, drawing, or music, playing music, writing music. And I'm also seeing you make like a little sanctuary or a little home altar, home space where you can put your sacred things, Cancer. And just a reminder that your home is your sanctuary and to always treat it that way. Your home, the physical home you live in, but also the body that you live in. All right, Leo. Leo, this is a beautiful time for your spiritual growth, and it's important that you pay attention to your dreams, Leo, and your feelings. And some of you don't always do that. Some of you don't always pay attention to your own dreams. You are reflecting other people's dreams back to them. You are supporting other people's dreams, or you're collaborating, right? Creating something collaboratively. And this new moon is really inviting you to turn back to some of those ideas and those creative ideas you had in the past, and to reconnect with them and to really let your imagination guide your way through this new moon. I'm seeing you kind of going back to this idea of yourself as an artist in a brand new way, Leo. Virgo, you are looking to connect. Virgo, you are making social connections right now. And it's important that you do that, because during this new moon, you might feel a little bit lonely. You might feel a little bit, too much on your own. And so it's a great time to take a class, take a group exercise class, take a group writing class, or an art class. There's something that you can do in a group environment. You might even be the teacher of one of these things, but to get yourself involved in it. Sometimes the teachers are also on the outside of a group class because they're holding the space of teacher, Virgo. And this is really for you to get into the place of student, and to even collaborate with some folks on some creative projects. And I'm seeing how it may be something that's community-based. So like in your home environment, your neighborhood environment, Virgo. I'm excited to hear about what you come up with. Libra, you are getting creative about your career and the way you present yourself in public. I'm seeing some of you are just wiping out your old wardrobes, and whether it's because you've changed sizes or changed seasons, but it's more about changing your style. Libra, to really feel more in alignment with, the way your energy feels now at this point in your life. So that the inside equals the outside, right? We're creating a fashion statement that is in alignment with who we feel we are, Libra. And so look in your closet. I know I'm talking about your work life, but look in your closet. It's like fashion and work life for Libra. Report back if this resonates with you, because I'm seeing you pulling things out of your closet and reworking your wardrobe. But also, as you do that, you're starting to think of ways you can redesign other parts of your house, whether it's your home office, your office at the office, redesigning that, moving things around, and also bringing more artwork into your environment. Have fun with this, Libra. Scorpio. Woo, this is a watery moon for Scorpio. Scorpio is a water sign as well. So when we have the moon in a water sign, it can it influences the other water signs. And Scorpio, this is taking you into a deep dive into travel, things that you want to experience with travel. And how do I want to word that? The places you thought you wanted to go are not the places you really want to go. I think you might be appeasing other people. Stick to your plan, especially if you are leading a group somewhere, leading your family somewhere. Stick to your plan, because you're going to be the most excited about this plan. And I feel like it involves traveling, or taking some kind of spiritual retreat of some kind, or even going and taking a class. You might be thinking about getting another degree or getting your first degree, Scorpio. It's a great time to consider those things. But to get creative about this travel plan you're cooking up. And there may even be a course or a workshop that you could either teach or take that's going to juice up these ideas about where you want to go and who you want to bring with you. Sagittarius, you are really longing for deeper connections in your personal life, Sagittarius. And you're not one to be a surface person anyway, but because you are so deeply emotional and deeply tuned in, a lot of times you feel lonely in that. Not everyone can meet you at that place, Sagittarius. But so let's make the intention to call in the community, the network, the partner, the people, the friends that do align with your desire to connect on a deeper level, Sag, because you deserve that. We're talking about intimate relationships. We're talking about shared resources here too. Like there may be something about going on. I was talking about a spiritual journey for Scorpio, but I'm also seeing this for you too, Sag, like doing something in community so you're raising money for it. Because it feels connected to having wanting a deeper connection with your own personal purpose in your life. All right, let's move on to Capricorn. Capricorn, it's all about relationships for you, Capricorn, and you're looking at how you have jumped out past taking care of some of your relationships, and you've been working on creating more structure for yourself in your daily life, which has been really incredibly important. And now it's time to go back and to set some intentions for your romantic relationships and any kind of intimate connections you have with friendships or coworkers, and to sort of set things up in ways that you feel more supported too, that you're not always the one who's giving, Capricorn, but that you're feeling mutually supported. And also, Capricorn, you have to learn, some of you, to share at a deeper level what's really going on for you in the relationship and not sprint past those emotional pieces, okay? You may be actually doing a collaborative sort of effort. It could, like creative effort, could be something in your home. It could be taking an online class or getting out some paints and painting with your partner or painting with a friend. I'm seeing you doing something that will turn into a deeper part of your life and allow you to have those more intimate conversations. Aquarius, we're talking about your health and your daily routines. Aquarius is pretty good at creating a balance in their life, but you really want to notice now if your lifestyle, if the things you're doing each day really do nurture you or not. It could be time to change your career. It could be time, I don't know why I said career, because I meant to say health routines, right? But I feel like it does extend to career, because Aquarius gets a bad rap for being, it's such an air sign. It can be sort of detached air sign sometimes. But Aquarius is very deeply feeling kind of sign, and sometimes those deeper feelings feel uncomfortable. So Aquarius, it's time to create ways to release those feelings, and it could be something you're doing that's creative that helps you do that. It could be writing, it could be exercise, it could be somatic exercise, but you want to reorganize your space so that you have room to do these new things that help you feel healthier and more nurtured and better nourished in your life. And doing those kind of things will help you make those big life decisions that may involve your career, Aquarius. And Pisces, finally, water sign, romance and creativity are heightened for you right now. Neptune is in your sign going retrograde, and with this Cancer new moon here, it's really calling you to a deeper connection with your artistic nature, because you are a creative person. You were born creative, Pisces, and sometimes you don't give your emotions outlets. And I mean, an emotional outlet for release could be a yoga class. It doesn't have to be like creating something brand new. It could be listening to music. But I do see you creating some of these things for yourself, Pisces, and letting yourself get into that zone that space of creative energy where you lose track of time, and let yourself be amazed by what pours through you. I'm also seeing that trying your hand at writing poetry, if you're not already a poet, Pisces, will be a beautiful outlet for you, and see if you can drop those rhymes. That's me, the poetry teacher, coming through. Try not rhyming and see how much fun you can have with free verse. Okay, everybody, those are your horoscopes for this deeply emotional, deeply creative Cancer new moon. I'm Jennifer Lakshmi Dove. While you're here, please take a moment and just subscribe. Check out some of the other videos on our channel, and I will see you again soon. Happy new moon.